Alright, so now that Nano Banana 2 has come out, and I've reviewed the prompt guide, I'm ready to start testing it out. So I'll still be using OpenArt, that's my main platform. I drew up this quick profile, like biography sheet for a character. Yeah, I just kind of scribbled it together. I wanted to test out text and also doing like infographics, diagram kind of thing. I've never done this before, so like I'm still in the process of developing this. So I just call this like a simple character profile sheet. I finally got together a prompt, and I've already selected a character that I'm gonna try it with. I have my headshot, I have my full body shot. I've already written the prompt out. I have not tested it yet. This is literally like what I do at the beginning of my testing process when I create new prompts. I have an idea, and of course, I usually sketch out or have some kind of visualization of what that idea is, and then I start writing out my prompt for it. So this prompt is written for the Nano Banana series of models. Over here at OpenArt, I'm going to be... Okay, I can't move any further than that. Okay, so I have this expanded out because I learned that you can actually do that. That's nice. Also, since OpenArt has recently redone its UI, I mean, entire UI is different. They're still rolling out features on it. So I did find that you could actually download now in PNG, JPEG, and the WebP. So they have multiple file formats again. So they're still slowly rolling out the features that they had in the legacy version. But anyway, that was just a side note. So I have my graphic loaded in. Oh, wow. That's very clear. Yeah. Because I wanted to basically try out that sketch idea of you just draw a concept and then you have whatever style reference kind of thing. Let's see, how do I get out of this? Okay, I just click it once. Yeah, click it once. Okay. Yeah, so that's my general sketch of the format that I'm looking to have for the sheet. Where I have the big headshot here, the full body shot here on the left. The bio information, it's just like something real quick. Like if I was going to do this for real, I would of course put more time and effort into this, but I just wanted to do a quick test. And then the character name. So I have my headshot loaded in, my full body shot. I have references to them in my prompt. Again, this is version 1 of my prompt, just like I do like version 1 of my, like when I create characters. So this is totally raw. I do not know if this is going to turn out right. So right now I have the model loaded onto just a regular Nano Banana, just Nano Banana 1. What I was going to do is I'm going to do Nano Banana, then Nano Banana Pro with the same exact prompt, and then Nano Banana 2. And just compare to see how they all translate this. I'm gonna have it to 9:16 output. With Nano Banana, there isn't the control to control the resolution. And actually, I don't quite remember, but I don't think it even responds to like telling it, like in my prompt, I say, yeah, to have the aspect ratio 16:9 and generate in 4K high resolution. That's something I started doing when I write Nano Banana Pro prompts. I have that built into my prompts. Even if I'm using a platform like this that already allows me to choose those settings, because if I'm using like Gemini, I mean directly, then the only way I can change that I know of is to write it in my prompt. Okay, so I have this in a photorealistic style. I have that image 2 here, so tagged image 2. And to do tags, you just do the @ symbol, and then you can just drop down to whatever reference images you have loaded in. But yeah, image 2. Oh, I need to get rid of that other @ Okay, is the character headshot. Image 3 is the character full body shot. So I've identified what these are because I'm going to be referencing these again later. So create a character profile biography sheet based on the arrangement in image 1, which I've already tagged. That is aspect ratio 16:9 and generate in 4K high resolution. The graphic style of the sheet design is photorealistic, sleek, futuristic tech theme with a muted orange theme color with bright yellow accent color. I have a general vision here. Okay, so the sheet arrangement will have distinct sections seamlessly arranged together. Yeah. On the right half of the sheet is the enlarged, isolated character headshot without the white background. Ooh, okay, so I need to mention that for the full body. All right, the bottom left of the sheet has the character's enlarged hero name, because I have actual text written in there that I was planning on referencing. Again, I've never done this kind of graphic before with AI, so I'm just testing out to see if it can actually recognize that it needs to replace these specific sections. So I tried to write legible enough for it to be able to tell what it is. Okay, so yeah, the bottom left, okay, hero name, Kelvin, and that's in quotes, because I want it to actually say Kelvin, in a vibrant, complementary font to the graphic style of the sheet. So in this case, I didn't specify what font I wanted, because right now I don't know. I mean, I guess I could have just said like Comic Sans just to be simple, but I just want to see what it comes up with first. Again, but just like when I create the characters, I just kind of I put down my idea and then let it see how AI interprets it. And if I like it, then we keep moving from there. And if I don't like it, then that's when I tweak my prompt to adjust to how the model works, and plus to get closer, more detailed in what I'm looking for. The top left has a full body shot of the character with a margin of space around them. So one thing I forgot to do, and this is why I go over my prompts before I click generate, I forgot to mention that this is isolated, because it's likely that it will ignore the white background. And since I did specify that the headshot should definitely be without the white background, because see, I don't know how it's going to make this graphic for me. If it's going to think that maybe it should have the white background when I don't want it to have it. I don't know. I say with a margin of space around them. But then for me thinking like the AI in this case, with a margin of space around them, well, to me, the white space around them looks like the margin of space that I'm referring to. And I could easily think that the AI will just put the white background on there. I don't want the white background. So I actually am going to say, let's see, isolated. Let me just pull it from my prompt here. Let's see, isolated. Okay, I haven't gone through here yet to highlight all the different sections of this yet. There it is. Okay. Isolated. The body shot of the character. Let's say the isolated character. Paste that there. Yeah, we're just going to just start color coding this right now because I cannot see anything. Okay, without the white background. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And then I'll say comma with a margin of space around them. Okay, so the top left has a full body shot of the isolated character without the white background with a margin of space around them. The middle of the sheet has a stylish information form with 5 vertical sections and vibrant, medium-sized print to fit well in the overall sheet. Under the first section for a real name, so now I'm specifying what's in this form with 5 vertical sections. Under the first section for real name, text 1 is, and again, I'm using terms referring to the actual things I wrote in my graphic. So real name, affiliation, power, strength, weakness, hero name. I got text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I specifically drew up this graphic with the prompt in mind and how I was going to make reference to it. Okay, real name, text 1 is a colon, and then in quotes, Jacob Cooper. Under the second section for affiliation, so the same thing, I use that same format. Under the second section for this, which is this, it will be this in quotes. Third section, fourth section, and then for the last section I said, finally, under the fifth section for those texts. Then I put in that text in quotes. Okay, upscale with enhanced high quality of detail and definition. So in this case, because I am using reference images and I'm wanting an overall graphic, even though I did ask for 4K high resolution, it seems to be the only place where I asked for anything regarding the quality. I mean, I do say this is going to be in photorealistic style, but yeah, I don't say much about the quality. So I'm also saying to upscale with enhanced high quality of detail and definition, because I just want to better ensure that this, that this graphic looks crisp, clean, sleek, smooth. Okay, so that's my adjusted prompts, and I'm going to take this again, copy, and I'm going to replace this entirely, and paste it in, and I have to make sure I check my tags because I pre-write my tags now ever since it switched over here in the prompting here in OpenArt where I could, I mean, I guess it depends on the model, but Nano Banana, I'm now able to use tags. So now in my prompts, I pre-write the tags. Actually, I usually have those highlighted or especially color-coded too. Yeah. But yeah, so I pre-write my tags here, but sometimes they don't always translate. So I just have to make sure I check them. And definitely, when you pre-write them, just make sure there's an actual space on both sides of them. Otherwise, the tag won't translate over here. But just check it anyway, because if the tag isn't right, then you just, click, backspace on a part of it, and then it should drop down the list again. So, say if I did, if I wanted to make reference to image 1 again, I'd say at, and then image or whatever, maybe I spelled image wrong. Well, it's like, that's not going to translate well. So if I just go back to the point where it actually still spells it correctly, then it'll drop down, and then I can select the correct one. I'm going to do my final check now. I got my 3 reference images. Image 2, headshot. Image 3, full body shot. Image 1, aspect. Oh, just is the graphic itself. Character, profile, biography, sheet, based on the arrangement in image 1. Okay. All right. Well, we just checked it, so hopefully it works out. Now again, I'm using just Nano Banana 1 because I'm going to compare side by side how they do. So it's going to cost me 15 credits right now. And I am on the OpenArt Advanced plan still, so that's what I'm using. Close this out. Okay, and then generate. Ooh. I forgot to check for speed too, so I should have stayed on here. But it looks like it went really quick though. No. Ooh. Okay. I'm so conflicted right now. I'm both impressed because, oh my goodness, it actually put it together in the format that I have. But it looks horrible. Yeah, because it's a complete mess. Okay. Well, it took my drawing a little bit too literally. Yeah, because I wanted it to be, where did I say it? I said something about sleek, futuristic tech theme. Yeah. Photorealistic, sleek, futuristic tech theme. Okay, so I got the headshot here enlarged, which is really cool. Although it does look a little bit blurry. And I got the full body shot, and oh my goodness, his face is different. We do have the section for the hero name, and it has Kelvin in it. It even has hero name there. So real name written in my handwriting, with text 2 moved up. Jacob Cooper is where that's supposed to be. Did I? Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's all over the place. It did not, no. So I'm going to save this as a PNG as usual. So the impressive thing is, yes, it did actually follow the general format. Yeah, the general format of what I sketched out. So that is definitely impressive. Minimize this a little bit so you can compare. Yeah, that's actually really cool that it could even get that close. Let's try Nano Banana Pro then. So we'll stay on the screen so we can actually compare the speed. So now I'm going to switch over to Nano Banana Pro. Okay, 16:9. Now I have a resolution control. I'm just going to do 2K on this. It's going to cost me 40 credits. Same prompt. The tags are still intact. Because when you switch models, it's good to check. Because especially if you're changing to a completely different model, different model series, they have different rules and everything. So just make sure you check your prompt again and the reference images. Because not everything supports reference images. But it looks like everything is fine. So Nano Banana Pro. Okay. Generating. Okay, 61 seconds. And oh man. No, that is more like it. That's what I had in mind. Okay, so this is Nano Banana Pro. Oh, oh, this is awesome. Okay, hero name, Kelvin, real name, Jacob Cooper, affiliation, which I spelled it right. Like me personally, affiliation. I checked it multiple times, but I just still have to check. All right, Earth Alliance, okay, power, solar power, strength, leadership, okay, weakness, dark energy. Mind blown, completely mind blown. This is fantastic. This is generally what I had in mind. It has the headshot right over here, and it looks like the image. It doesn't look as blurry as like it did in Nano Banana. His full body shot, I can tell it looks more like the actual image. Yeah. Yeah, his face does not look like it's been changed. Very cool. Wow. Oh man, I gotta use this for something. You can make playing cards with this. Like not like traditional, but like game cards. Or there's okay, there's all kinds of applications for this. But I'm thinking definitely in gaming. Okay. See, and me like just stopping at Nano Banana Pro, I'm actually really satisfied with this. I don't see any errors. The text came out just fine. Yeah, I'm so happy with this. Wow. Okay, and again, I think I said 61 seconds. But for me, like, it's not like a horrible amount of time to wait. But we'll see how it does with Nano Banana 2. Okay, so this one, so Nano Banana Pro at 2K cost me 40 credits, but Nano Banana 2, let me get the correct output. 16:9, 2K, it's only 30? What, is it discounted or something? I don't know. What, it costs less. Huh. Okay. All right. So got the same reference images. We got the prompt in here. All the tags are still fine. We got Nano Banana 2. This is my first time ever using Nano Banana 2. 16:9 output, 2K resolution, and we're going to generate for 30 credits. Okay, we'll see how fast this one goes. Okay, so we've officially passed 61 seconds, which is how long it took for Nano Banana Pro. Okay, I was talking, so I didn't quite see what, but it took longer than Nano Banana Pro in this case. And just my first impression. Okay. It's not bad. It's okay. It's definitely not bad at all. Wait, what? Okay, I just now noticed. Look at this. I just noticed this kind of galaxy or warp black hole thing. It gave the dark energy a symbol. And then solar power, it gave it like a sun shape symbol. And Earth Alliance has an Earth. Okay, that's really cute. It couldn't give his name or leadership. I mean, actually, you could come up with a icon for that, but anyway, it didn't do it for those, but it actually brought did icons for those. That's really cool. I'll have to keep that in mind for when I actually do like an official sheet. Okay, so the little details around here, they don't really seem to mean anything, but they look cool. Now I did say the theme color is supposed to be orange with an accent color of yellow. So we got the muted orange, and we do have the bright yellow, but there's also this blue color. And it's kind of reminds me of like a blueprint. But as far as the text goes, real name Jacob Cooper, affiliation Earth Alliance, power, solar power, strength, leadership, weakness, dark energy. Okay, hero name Kelvin. Okay. And then again, it added all these extra graphics in here, which I did not ask for. But what made it do that? Character profile, biography sheet. Oh, I see. Okay. So I said sleek, futuristic tech theme. So that's where all these little, tech accents are coming from. Okay. So that's not really what I meant, but I mean, it looks cool. It's not bad. Okay. And then the arrangement and everything, got the headshot, got the full body shot, and it does have it isolated. There's no white background here, and I do like the overlap. That's cool. Um, that's isolated, like no white background. So overall, it did a good job at following the instructions. But in this side by side by side, Nano Banana Pro wins because this is what I had in mind. Like, this is extremely close to the kind of vision that I had, and this is what I would go with. Now, I could see some things I would do to change it, like just to create more contrast. What I would do is I would make those titles a different color. So in this case, I would make it like orange, like just a nice pure orange color. Orange, orange, orange. That way we can have that nice back and forth alternating contrast. And same thing here, hero name and then Kelvin. Yeah, this is super cool. So again, looking at the comparison between the Nano Banana one, which yeah, I just start busting out laughing immediately. Because even though, yes, it does follow the format that I was asking for, that's pretty much as far as it goes. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Nano Banana Pro, on the other hand, with the same exact prompt, same exact references, same settings, although in this case I was able to do 2K resolution, which really doesn't have anything to do with the actual graphic arrangement of things. Nano Banana Pro just hit it right on. And then Nano Banana 2, again, this one, I mean, it's very clean. It's very cool. It's not bad, but it's not what I envisioned like this. So, here, Nano Banana Pro wins. Oh, I will say this does confirm that my prompt did work. And of course, I mean, according to my graphic. All right, so that's it for this test. This is testing for having an information graphic, and then also testing out how well it did with text. So overall, so as far as testing Nano Banana 2 itself, it did put on legible, clear text. It followed the instructions. It's arranged well. It even showed more understanding by putting these icons next to them. It put in a good complementary font like I asked for. And then the arrangement and everything is good. Well, I will say, I don't really like how I just now noticed this, the blend of the orange to the blue here, because the blue is a nice contrast for the background here. But the border so far has been consistently orange. And so I would have preferred it to stay consistently orange. So for me, that's kind of like a weird thing to do. Yeah, overall, good job. But again, to accomplish my personal goal for what I wanted this prompt to do, Nano Banana Pro won. Okay, so thank you for joining me on this test session. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.